Okay, let's take a look at Tesla today. So we are up $24.31, up 8.19%, closed at 321.22. Post-market, we seem to be up a little bit more. So, Tesla is really launching. So the fact that we crossed 273.79 was the release. So it was the release, and we have bulldozed against the sellers, so the buyers are in complete force. So this is a great move. We broke above the next resistance that we've been talking about yesterday. We used to stop at 313.13. I cannot make this up. This is what the chart is telling me. 313.13, we crossed through it and broke above it this morning, today. Very, very strong day for Tesla. And now, where does that leave us? Are we going to continue forever and ever? Chances are that no, we might not continue forever. Nobody knows when this is going to stop. Since we have broken 313.13, now we have stopped temporarily just below 325.63. We have some other resistance at 360.65, and then we are getting up to 400. 403 and 415. So it's possible that we get there. We don't know when we are going to get there. So right now we need to manage this trade. If you are happy with the profit you have, you can sell right now. There's nothing wrong in selling right now. You can wait until we have a little bit of stabilization, because what stocks tend to do is that after they break an important resistance, they go, and then they start to stabilize and zigzag up and down. So you can wait until we have this type of a zigzag. Once we have this type of a zigzag, we can identify the support of that stabilization and then the resistance, and then see if we are going to continue or if we are going to break it. If we are going to break it, then we can sell at that point, because most likely we are going to come down enough for us to get back in. This is what I tend to do. I don't tend to sell when things are going up, because they can continue going up. I want to optimize a little bit. I want to let my winners run a bit, so if it's running, it is running. But doing so, I risk. I don't know if this is going to happen, but there's a theoretical risk that we have a move down to the initial support that we had at 273.79. Everything's possible. And if it happens, then, I'm going to be sorry. But the chances of that happening are maybe not that strong. For sure, once we are going to get back to 403 and 415, then this will look a lot like, I will expect that we are going to have a stabilization period, because this is the all-time high at 415. It was never above 15 since 2021. And also in terms of the bullish channel, this is the current bullish channel that we were in. We got outside of it a little bit July 10th, and now we are also outside of it. So what I am going to do right here is just encompass the move we had in July 10th. So this is the possible bullish channel. So, we could be getting up to 349 or something like that. And then at that point, we are going to be so close to 360 that maybe this is where we could be seeing a little bit of a pullback. Well, one thing is for sure is that we are super far away from the moving average. This is the moving average right here. And look at what happened when we had the buy signal right here. We had the big move, and the moving average was quite far. It was right here. It was quite far from the move. Right now, we are quite far also. So at some point, the two are going to have to meet. And the moving average is moving, a little bit each day, but the stock can be moving super fast to meet. Again, this all depends in the market. Let's take a look at the rest of the market to get an idea of what's happening elsewhere. If we take a look at the VIX, VIX is continuing its move down. We are down 0.26, 1.71%. So this is good news in itself. The further down the VIX is moving, this is helping the stock market as a whole. We have a move down today. Let's take a look at the stock indices. Dow Jones continuing higher, up 0.59%. S&P 500. Okay, look at this. This one is caving in. You see it? This one is caving into this diagonal resistance, and this is also exactly, and this fits exactly with this support, with this bullish channel support that is now resistant. We have a little bit of a top for SPX, and let's take a look at NASDAQ. So NASDAQ broke its resistance yesterday, and now it's continuing a little bit. We are up 0.07%, but we did not go as low as where we were yesterday. So NASDAQ is still doing pretty good. And if we take a look at the rest of the market, we see a lot of red in many places, except a few of our buy signals that we had recently. Good. So the rest of the market is starting to cave in a little bit. So maybe this Tesla thing might not last super long because this is quite stronger than what's happening in the market. 8% up, whereas the indices did not go higher than even 1%. This is definitely an Elon effect, a Trump effect. So maybe this might not last as long as we would have wished to. Tell me in your comment section below what you are going to do. Thanks very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great weekend. We are going to talk on Monday, unless you are a Discord member, in which case we are going to also have a weekly live on Sunday. So have a great weekend, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.